I'm sorry, guys. Coming in third, made in Nepal with an elimination. GG top three. Here are the rest of scores 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. Going all out. Finial Cooney, 7 eliminations, 723 damage. Guys, I'm sorry. My OBS crashed. I'm not sure what happened. Everything got reset apparently. I'm sorry I was muted. I did click off of mute, but I don't know. I'm just having one of those nights. Alright guys, we will be right back with the live scores in tonight's final match for the XO Esports Conquest Trials $700 contest tournament. Be right back. Going all the way across the map to the north to Rayan, just west of Rayan. So we are going over the top of the stadium, so that's kind of interesting. The stadium is usually pretty hot, along with the test track, Neox factory. We got some hot drops. We got Joutin in there. GG's, yes, GG's guys are on. So let's see. I see several teams headed already down towards Hungshan and Renjing. Let's see. I'm not sure any of these teams are going to be landing on each other. I see the Real Gunners not too far away from Versatile and AMG Esports, along with the Fearless Stars. So they are all right down there at that very south. And it does look like our team, I guess, is headed up over towards the test track. So they do have another team. You can see Team 17 right there. Dreamers Esports right below them. We are coming in as the trio for, I guess. So keep an eye on this for just a second. And we also have another team over there as well, the Fearless Stars. So we do have the Fearless Stars as a trio over here. So I'm not sure if it's just because we are so far away. Rondo, let's go, subscribers, yes. But let's scroll in on the map down below and check in on who landed on top of each other. Looks like the Real Gunners are pretty far away from Versatile. They have plenty of space to go ahead and loot up. AMG taking in some of these compounds just to the south of Hangsheng. Below the Ice Elves and Complex Esports. Oh, we got another fight going on over here with Control and Foxy's team right up over here. So we've got Control right here with Team 4 Infinite. So I have four teams from slot 3 to 6. All that start with an A, and you guys wonder why I have so many issues. Oh no, Moto, are you the last one still standing over here? Yes, he is. So now Moto and Blood are the last two over here. And we still have the fight going on over in the stadium itself. So now let me get over to the teams that are in the stadium, find out what's happening. We do have a full 4-man team for the Fearless Stars. Looks like Blood headed on over to the recall center. So let's see what's happening as we broke, but we running. We be running. It looks like, was that Yum or who was up on top? Yeah, it was. There we go. We got one up on top of this looking straight on down. And I think we broke in the smoking mobile. It looks like he's going to be able to get across the map. Most likely get a recall. Let's see what's going on. Because you can see that our zone is down to the southwest corner. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. It looks like Versatile and Real Gunners, they are going to have to move on in. But, oh, the Real Gunners, Nemo is coming right up over here on the AMG. AMG right. Oh, let's see if Nemo can get over there in that car while we keep an eye over it. Looks like Kazuma was able to get an elimination over onto the Fearless Stars. Let's see what's going on. I know that Harley was knocked. Harley is still knocked. Looks like we're going to... Oh! Ooh, that nade for Karan. So now it looks like Karan is going to be able to get that heal up. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nemo backing away. So Nemo knows that he ran into AMG and Nycroy not too far away from him. Karan got pushed up on, so now let's see what is going on. So yeah, we do have an... Oh, he's coming right up and over onto where we are over here. So Nemo does get knocked. So Moto is trying to get that recall off as well. So now let's see. I think we're all cleared out over here for Dreamers. Dreamers do have 2 of them knocked, but let's see. We still have Vortex over here. Vortex from my guest came right up and in and tried to get some of the third parties. We also have... Ooh... Nismo. Let's see. So we broke is on the way, so we'll stay here for just a second because these two are in an active fight. You said some tea. Yeah, I grabbed some honey tea because my throat is hurting tonight, Kaiser, so needed some help. Alright, so it looks like the EMP zone is over here on top of Nevermind. I hope Nevermind is watching that as we go. And what is happening the rest of it? Looks like AMG may get into a fight with Complex Esports. Let's get on over to AMG and Complex Esports. Let me get over here and find out what is happening here. I'll go ahead and put the iPad up just for a second so you can figure out where your teams are, but we are getting really close to each other. It does look like Complex might have... Oh, they might not even know that AMG is right there in those shacks just to the south, to the east of them. Look at this. Nycroy watching them as they drive right on past them. They most likely know, but look at this. Nice place to hold your car safely and get backed over by your teammate. The Fanatics are coming up in as well. Let's check in on what Jur is doing over here. He's not too far away from all of this as well. And now we got another EMP zone, but we don't have anybody in either one of these EMP zones. So most of these teams should be able to get out and around them. And we do have a bunch of chaos down here for Team Control. Team Control right here with Foxy's team one more time. Blood is right here. Let's check in on Blood and Moto. Oh, we got our car stuck. Oh, look at that. Robin, Blood is keeping an eye on you. Oh, here they come dropping right on down on top of Blood. So I don't know if that they know that Blood is here, if they're going to be able to get on out of there. We'll stay here for just a second while we check this map because our zone is getting ready to pop, and I think I got most of the teams on this, so I'll go ahead and put the iPad up there, give you guys a chance to see where the new zone went and where your teams are, because we are going over to Jadina City. We've got Neox Factory, so we got several of the large compounds over there. Let me make sure that clicks over it. Yes, check. Alright, so let's see. What is Complex? Complex is still right over here next to AMG. And I'm not sure if Welcome back, everyone. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, we have Oblivion Esports, 47 total points, with the winner chicken dinner. Team Entity with a winner chicken dinner, 44, and Alpha 4 Legend, 42 total points. Look at all the eliminations. Rival 6 with 25 eliminations. They just need to get some placement points, and they will be really well off. This time we're going to be jumping with Finial Cooney, 7 eliminations, 723 damage. And as you guys know, we did get the iPad back after OBS crashed, so maybe. So let's get over on to Cooney. There he is, right there, your top fragger. And we got 8 seconds to get everything else off my screen. Let me make sure that we are match 5. Yes, we are. Let me get that up over here. Oh, the chaos. You guys know it would not be a normal night without some chaos. Alright, we're coming in from that southern side of Puerto Paraiso, going across the top of Leones and Monte Nuevo, dumping off in the western wasteland, not too far away from this compound that I'm also wondering about. I don't think I've ever been there as well. Been all over Miramar, but not to the western wasteland or all the way up to the very north of Ruins where all those little compounds are. I haven't been there either. Alright, let's go. This is the final match of the semifinals, Group C and D. We will be having 5 more matches for both of these groups, but it will be A versus C and B versus D. And it does look like we've got several teams all spread it out. I don't really see anybody right on top of each other just yet, so let me check in on Finial. I'm still trying to get Cooney on my screen. And Cooney is jumping with Ursa Esports and Absolute Pain. So we'll keep an eye on Finial as they are jumping on down, and I'll go ahead and scroll in on the iPad now that we have that back. It looks like Finial is headed down towards the Via Del Mar, right there with Absolute Pain, but I think Finial should probably make it to Via Del Mar first. We do have K19 right on top of Titanfall over in El Pozo. Our zone hasn't popped just yet. The flight path is still on, and there it is. We're going over to that western side again. Looks like Alpha 4 Legend already getting an elimination. Despise over here, and I think that was over here on T-Games. No, T-Games is still a full 4-man team. It was on Rival 6, Fedici. We lost my Fedici. We've got some fights going on down here between Made in Nepal and Exo Elites. Exo Elites up top of that hill. And also down here in Puerto Paraiso. So let's see what's going on in Puerto Paraiso as well. We've got Exo Elites down below Mate and Manic. So Manic is right up on top of Exo Elites. And I see Arch is down to about 5 HP. So we'll go over to Puerto Paraiso. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. And oh, Finial Cooney! Right when I looked away, here comes Absolute Pain. Let's see, can Chris hold off our last match top fragger already down? Yeah, are they gonna come up and around on top of them? We do have right across the way. Both of them from Absolute Pain are quite low, but Chris is trying to cover for Cooney. So Cooney right at the top, and it does like, oh, look at that. Zobros was able to get that elimination over onto our last match, top fragger. So now it is a 1v2 for Chris, but the rest of the teams are both coming up. Chris does have, let's see what the Freds is going on over here. It looks like we got Liv coming up and around. Libby's side. I don't know what this name is right here, but they're also all 4 of them from Absolute Pain, trying to find where Finial are. But it looks like Finial may be going downhill away from Absolute Pain. Look at this. What the Freds? We're going across the zip line. Let's see. Is Chris coming up? Yeah, Chris. Oh, Chris is trying to cover 4 Freds to get across. And look at this. They are going to try. Oh, are they going to make it across the zip line? Oh, one does not make it. And there goes the other one. The only one that makes it across the zip line is Fred's. Fred's is still leaving. Alright, so I don't... Oh, are they coming across? No, they're driving, I think. And it is Shar that's coming up right behind Fred's. Shar is in a vehicle, yes. So Fred's does have a vehicle chasing him down. Let's see. Can Fred's get out of this? He can hear the vehicles in that background, so let's go. Fred's may be able to make it up and over. And Dolphin with that fight over in Puerto Paraiso. So let's go on over here. I think Fred's going to be just fine. And we do have Manic. Manic up to an eliminations. And we can see Kyrie in that background. Kyrie coming on down with the buggy down to back up their teammates. But I think Manic may be leaving already. Manic is up on the hills. They've already gone a little bit away. And we do have T-Games not too far away from this, so these teams do need to pay attention to what's going on right behind them. Let's go on over to El Pozo. See what's happening with Tifa. Tifa right here with K19 coming right up and in. Did lose Crash and then Tomika trying to push right up and in, and I'm not sure. Oh, I see. Legit. Oh, no. Tomika pushing right up onto legit with that DBS over here. Legit with 2 eliminations now. 1 knocked and 1 more coming in. So, a 3-piece for legit. And so now it is just up to spray for K19. The last one's still standing. They can hear all the footsteps coming up right around. Look at this, a 1v4 situation. Getting ready to throw that nade. Does not get on to Nova. He's got another nade primed and ready. And he does have Shing coming right up over the top. And there he goes. Legit with 3 eliminations. And Shing with an elimination. Taking over El Pozo. We do have Oblivion way up in the ruins. We've got Alpha 4 Legends coming in from that Azahar area. We got a duo for Exo Elites. I thought they were a trio. Alright, they are a trio. Alright, so I see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and put the iPad back up. Hopefully we don't lose our OBS again. I don't think it had anything to do with the iPad. I think it's just OBS just having fits tonight. And let's see. Fred's is still in trouble. He's got Omerta. He's got CBK Esports South America, Absolute Pain, and OTB coming up from that Prison Island side. So let's check in on Rival 6 though. I do see some teams coming up and around them. You can see right there. Daka driving right into that. So now Sexflix spraying and turning around, trying to get out of the spray from that trap play. So the trap play well executed by Team 13. T-Games. Sexflick having issues with that buggy, but he does have T-Games right above him now, and T-Games coming along to try to drive him up, and the distraction. So now Rival 6 down to just Hollow, and I think Hollow's going to be able to get the Hollow out of there. Alright, so let's see. Fred's going down to that south side. It's a nice move for Fred's, and let's see what else is happening. Let me go check in on Entity. While I check in over here, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys check in on the map, get a good idea of what is happening. I do see CBK Esports South America in a fight, and I think that was with OTB down towards the south. It is, and it's Absolute Pain as well. I got OTB over here on the screen view. OTB getting quite a few knocks over onto CBK. Now able to get 1 elimination. I think they've got teams coming up and over the top. Yes, it does. There's the Darwin taking out 3 of them. There you go. Let me see you shout them out in my chat. OTB, full 4-man squad wipe onto CBK Esports South America, and full 4-man team coming on in. There goes the car rolling on by. And our zone, oh my god, click. Guys, I'm just gonna have a rage fit. That's all it's gonna be. Alright, so let's see. I don't know how long he had to sit there and watch that. I did click it over, but alright, so Urza's coming up and over right over here by Omerta. And I think Omerta is all up and around. I think Zeus maybe bringing Omerta into this trap play. Omerta was not that far behind him, and it looks like Omerta went ahead and moved on to that west. So let's go. Let's see what else is happening. I see another T-Games right on over here. Let's see. Who are you on? Oh, did they find you, Hollow? Hollow stopped and does get found over here by T-Games. So let's see what else is happening and see if he can hold off the push by all of them as he comes right up and in. Hollow does get Fitzrino knocked, but again, T-Games is going to come in with a full 4-man squad. So let's go, and I'm sorry about that, guys. I am sorry. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. We do have Elites coming in. We've got Manic up at the truck stop. We got Alpha 4 Legend coming in, made in Nepal, still over here in Las Leon. We got T-Games over here just to the east of the zone. They don't have far to go in. We do have OTB. I'm sorry you guys missed that. I don't know how long it was up there. Hopefully it won't happen again, but it is very glitchy though with this new past 2 updates. I did notice that there's a new update, and I'm not sure if that was earlier today or it was a hard push and booted me out. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, so Fred's does have the Exo Elites coming up right behind him. I thought it was over. Sorry, Sunshine. We are in stage 2 with 15 teams still coming in. So Fred's is right over here by Exo Elites. I'm not sure if he's going to miss them or not. Let's go. He did. Oh, I think he missed them. Let's check in on the Exo Elites coming out of that blue. So they're probably healing up, getting some new. They did get a new vehicle. So Fred's going to be fine. Let's see what's happening with Zero Mercy all the way up here. It crashed. Yeah, it did. It did crash. Alright, so looks like, ooh, made in Nepal. Saiyan. Did they take out Saiyan? Looks like Boops got the elimination. I'm not sure if that was a poor rotation for Alpha 4 Legend finding the rest of Made Nepal. Manic. This is Manic right on over here. Hod is the last one still standing as Alpha 4 Legend is pushing right up and in. Here comes that nade. Was that nade timed right? Doesn't get the nade off. No, it doesn't. Despise coming right up and in behind him over here at this gas station by the water treatment. And all 4 of them from Alpha 4 Legend are still here. Let's go back over to Urza Esports because they do have OTB. Let me put OTB up there because it did miss that fight. Let's see what's going on with. Oh, they have Omerta coming up right behind him as well. So OTB now sandwiched between Urza to the southeast and Omerta to the north of them. And it looks like they're just paying attention to where Omerta are. We can hear that Urza is shooting at him. And yes, Kaisra says OTB Acta. I'm sorry, Acta. I'm sorry that you missed the fight with CBK, but Darwin did an amazing job, and I wish I would have caught that on stream. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's go on over to Yusuf, because Yusuf is having some issues. He definitely has had better buggies to drive on Miramar, and I'm not sure he's going to be able to get out of there. You know, he's calling to his team saying, yeah, come get me. Alright, I do see a solo AP right across the way. Go OTB! Yes, I'm so sorry, Akta. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's go back over to OTB for you. And they were able to pick him up, but now they have 3 in the vehicle right under Absolute Pain. But look at this, they all know that Absolute Pain is above them. And I think they're going to be able to, they might even be able to find a vehicle in this zone. So they are coming in not too far away from Team Entity though. And they did, look at that, they came right up and onto a buggy right over there. So they were able to get out of there. So now we've got Darwin in the vehicle. We've got different vehicles. And whoa. Look at the tags as they came in. They even have them up on Cell Tower Hill, so I'm not sure where they're gonna find a home, but they're coming home. Nice parking jobs there, but OTB does find a spot in San Martin, but San Martin has several teams already, and they're all still coming right up and around. And they're not too far away from OTB getting another knock. Look at this. Getting another knock over onto Absolute Pain. Darwin needs to get on out of there. Darwin isn't officially sprays right in across. And we still have Finial Freds coming right up and in, not too far away from the Axo Elites. So let's see. Darwin up to 4 eliminations, but you can see Oblivion right there. You can see the Dark Side Knights, Absolute Pain, and we've got, is that Titanfall? Yes, it is. Titanfall Team 14. I could have seen that if I would have just waited 2 seconds when he looked right out at him. Let's see what's going on with Legit. Legit right across the street from OTB and the Dark Side Knights. AP not too far away. The Absolute Pain. We're still going over towards San Martin. You can see that we got Team Entity up on that hilltop, up at the power grid, sorry. And Fred's wrapping around, and there we go. We are headed over to San Martin. So let me show you really quick on this iPad. We'll make sure that the iPad goes off. There is your new zone. You can see that we still have a few players outside of the zone. Now, I clicked over. It's hopefully going to stay clicked over. Looks like Evil Bird might have somebody behind him. Let's check in on what Evil Bird is doing. He's got OTB, and all along there is Oblivion. So, ooh, somebody found Yusuf, and I think that might have been from Oblivion up on that ridge line. So now let's go ahead and scroll on in. Umesh, hello, green. I like it, Umesh. I like it. Welcome. Alright, so AP, Absolute Pain. Libby's right over here with Alpha 4 Legend. Alpha 4 Legend is getting really close, and I think they need to call it a day from moving closer to Alpha 4 Legend. We got Zero Mercy coming right up in across the barns, down the hill from Radio Tower Hill. Nightmare is watch coming in down to about half health, and they got to get out of the sprays as we are still pushing into San Martin. You can see that we got San Martin and across the way. So let's see what's going on the top of the hill. Let's see what's happening as Ninja comes right on down into the warehouse. This Alpha 4 Legend still wrapping up and around. Let's check in on the spies. This is the spies trying to get those angles. You can see down below that we have a donut zone. We are in stage 4. We have less than a minute until these players have to move again. Look at the San Martin area though, in the map down below. We have Titanfall, OTB, Darkside Knights, Oblivion, Absolute Pain, Alpha 4 Legend, and then across the street, Zero Mercy, T Gaming, made in Nepal. We have Urza. Down below, we got the Exo Elites going out to Team Entity. Team Entity still needs to come in out of the blue, along with Urza Esports. And Finial Freds is still right up there as well. And of course, we moved away from all these players already in zone in San Martin, so they're all gonna have to go over. Ooh, gets found by Zero Mercy Potato. Now we do have Team Entity right up here, already in position, but we do have Urza coming up and over as well. So now they are coming in from across that street. And let's see, where's the best place to get this? Let's go up here, checking on Lucky's view. You can see Entity just to the south of Urza. Let's wrap around. Look at all the teams down below. We've got teams stacked on top of each other, and we've got Made Nepal all the way on that backside. So this zone is already just absolutely crushed. You can see that Titan Gaming. Let's see, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get him picked up. And that's T Games, not Titan Gaming. That is T Games over by... They do it to me every time. T Games right over here for Team 13. Team 14 is Titanfall. So... oh, I'm trying to get those Titans right on in there, but legit right across from the Darkside Knights. Darkside Knights, it looks like Evil Bert right up on top. Right on top of Bills. Let's see what Evil Bert can see. OTB does have to move on out. Let's go and check in on OTB for Acta. Acta, there you go. QXZZ. And, oh, QXZZ is the last one still standing, so I'll stay here with QXZZ and see if he can get on out of there for you, Acta. Sorry again that we missed that early fight. And let's see what else is happening. It looks like Alpha 4 Legends getting ready to push right up and in, but we've already got several teams up on Radio Tower Hill, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to get in underneath Oblivion. Look at this. We're going out to the blue zone over here because we are in stage 6, and at this point the blue zone is so damaging, so punishing on these teams. And we do have most of these teams down in San Martin are already having issues. QX, look at that, it made it all the way across. This is for you, Acta. This is for you for hanging in there with me. Alright, so let's see what else is happening. We do have, oh, look at this. The Riz does have Zeus from Urza coming right up behind him, and Urza, look at this. Urza, oh, Urza's able to get that elimination, but they're right below Oblivion. And look at this zone. This zone is so crazy. And Lucky, we are going up to Radio Tower Hill. This is zone. Let me go ahead and scroll on up just a little more and see. Oh, QXCZ. I think they might know that you are down in here. And look at this. We still have Titanfall and Darkside Knights right on top below. Oblivion coming up at the end. Still into the zone. And QXZZ, I don't think he's going to be able to do much. He goes out to the zone He is able to deny those points. Entity having problems with Omerta over here. Ace OP. Ace was able to finish that off, get his teammates picked back up. They are in this OP dip over here by Radio Tower Hill. And now we are down to the top 4 teams. All these teams going out to the blue zone, trying to come on into zone. So we do have Titanfall. I'm going to try to get this as much in there as possible. And I don't know why we are still on this. Let me scroll on in just a little bit more. We are down to the top 3 entities. So we have T Games in. T Games are in zone. The rest of these players do need to push up the hill into T Games. Isn't that crazy? We do have T-Fall right on down. Titanfall, Esports, along with Entity and T Games. T Games right at the top. T Games, a full 4-man team. Padrino all the way over on that edge, trying to watch Titanfall coming up. Let's see, from legit trying to work up the side of this mountain. Entity right over on the side. Here comes T Games, Padrino. Let's check it out. Padrino, as we do have Nova right on down below. Plus we also have Ace going down, and now we are down to the top 2 teams. The last 2 teams for C versus D in the EXO Esports. So let's go. This is the Conquest Trials semi-group A or B, A, B, C, D, C versus D, and it looks like legit versus King. Oh, and Nova. Let's go on down to Nova's Padrino. Nova trying to get his teammate picked back up, and let's see, can Nova look at this? We have 3v2. Ooh. Now it is Nova versus all 4 of them. All 4 of them dropping down off of that ridge line. Coming in first, T Games with 15 total eliminations, 10 placement, 25 total points for this one Miramar match. Coming in second, Titanfall Esports with, let's see, 9 eliminations, and coming in third, Team Entity with 7 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. Going all out. T Games King, 6 eliminations, 880 damage. And hold on, guys, I will be right back with tonight's unofficial live scores. Be right back. Hear all sorts of shots going off. I'm not sure if that's AMG. Let's check in on what AMG. Nightcrow is still paying attention. Look at this. They're all right outside. Right outside. Oh no, they're stuck in here. There they go. There they go. And Complex right there with them. They were still right there, but the Fanatics are over here as well. It looks like the Fanatics trying to move on, getting a little close to each other. Look at this. They're heading on out, but we've got Complex Esports right up on their mini-map. Look at this. You can see Complex not too far away. And Jur just going right on through the down area. He is. Let's see. We got the shop over here. The shop is in the EMP. What is going on with the ice elves? You guys are going into the EMP zone on purpose? It does look like it. So let's see. Here they come, and here comes the EMP zone. So now we're gonna have to wait it out. But I don't think they're going to have many visitors in the EMP. This is a fairly large EMP zone, and you can see that most of these teams are going around the outside of the EMP zone. They don't want anything to do with it. So that's kind of a good play there. Jadina City, we do. Oh, I heard it go off just at that last second. Team Control coming right up and in onto the Fearless Stars. Team Control and the Fearless Stars, both teams are a full 4-man team. So let me check on the map and see if we are missing out on any of these fights, because the teams are right on top of each other. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see tonight's final live unofficial scores? Here they are. Team Entity coming in first with 56 total points. Oblivion Esports 50. Alpha 4 Legend tied with T Games Esports at 48 total points. There are your scores for the first half of the semifinals. Don't forget, A, B, C, and D groups will be fighting 5 more matches this week. So there are your scores for C versus D. Thank you everyone for coming out, and thank you everyone for coming back after my OBS crashed. I apologize for all the technical issues I've been having, but I hope you have a great night. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow night.